welcome to the first video in our new series, Ask the Experts. We're here with Sarah and Aken of Sava. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We are here in the garment factory talking about buying locally. Could you talk to us a little bit about the garment factory and kind of the clothing production process?
Sure. About 2 years ago, I opened a garment center here in Philadelphia to supply my already existing custom shirt business and custom uniform business. And then also my new brand, Sava, which we have a retail store for here at 17th and Sansom. And we also do some private label manufacturing. So what makes us different from other apparel companies is normally a designer would design something, send something to a pattern maker, whether they be in the United States or another country. Then from the pattern maker they would send designs to a garment factory. Fabric would be shipped to that garment factory. They would be made somewhere around the world and shipped back to the United States. And what we do is we design, develop, and manufacture everything in one building. So essentially we are completely vertically integrated with the except of the fact that I don't actually make textiles here. It doesn't stop us from dyeing them because we do a lot of hand dyeing techniques and shibori dyeing, hence my colorful hands right now. Evidence is right here. So all sorts of different fabric applications and trims, but we try to do as much as possible in-house.
So the first question is, why do you think that it's important for Philadelphians to be buying locally and supporting local businesses here?
I think that it's important in any city to be conscious of whatever you're buying and where it came from. I mean, obviously now with so many things being manufactured overseas, there are certain products it's impossible to get made locally. But even if you can buy from independent local businesses, what that does is create jobs in the local community. And then beyond that, the people who are getting paid money will actually spend their money in this community, and it'll build a sustainable local economy.
Awesome. Okay, and can you explain kind of both how you support the buying local idea and supporting local business idea as a business owner and also just as a customer and consumer?
Sure. Well, I mean, we are, in terms of a business owner, we're essentially one of the leaders in the apparel industry in terms of how our company is structured and our approach to sustainability and local living wage job creations. I mean, starting with having a vertically integrated apparel company, which used to be the norm decades ago, and is something that's somewhat of a novelty now. And so instead of having things manufactured overseas or in other cities, we were able to manufacture right here in Philadelphia, and that sort of is the foundation for our entire business. And then in terms of how I shop personally, the easiest thing to get locally is food. I mean, because that movement has started particularly in Philadelphia 25 or 30 years ago with locally grown food, and then beyond that, things that really aren't made here, I try to support other businesses like mine. It's not easy in this economy to stay in business as a small business, and I think that it's my responsibility to help other people too.
Cool. And you mentioned that your business does a lot of good things, like creating local jobs, staying local. What do you think that customers and citizens of Philadelphia most appreciate?
Well, it's funny because I always laugh. We try a lot of different things. Everything is obviously made here. I use fair trade textiles, but a lot of times we'll try to use organic or recycled. And 9 times out of 10, a customer is going to be more excited about the fact that it was made here in Philadelphia than they will be that it's organic. So sometimes we go to these great lengths to know the source of every single fiber, and then in the end they kind of don't care as much as the fact you made this here, you made this right here, and I'm like, yeah, literally upstairs. And I think people, they understand the impact of that because they particularly have seen what has happened in the last few years in the economy and know how hard it is to keep manufacturing jobs here, but they also think that it's special because it's like the clothing they're wearing, they know where it came from.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for meeting with us.